seller's market right now in Chatham County, are there many appraisal issues?
We do have some appraisal issues right now, every now and then. So one of the things we need to know about appraisals is that, today is the current market, but appraisers are looking at closed comparables that were at a minimum yesterday's market. And we are in an escalating market right now. There is a shortage of inventory, and our prices are getting pulled upwards from the Raleigh market or the surrounding areas markets. So back 10 years ago, we felt as though appraisers were very hard on Pittsboro and Chatham County. They would drive out here and there'd be a house for $250, and they would look at that and go, house can't be $250, it's out in the middle of the sticks. Who would want to live out here? And so we really had to fight to get the values for our clients to make sure that it would appraise at $250. Now we're finding that it's gone a little bit the other way, where the appraisers come out here and go, seriously, $250? This house would be $500,000 in Raleigh. So we're getting a little bit of a pull benefit from the Raleigh market. However, they still do look back, in the neighborhood. I mean, in general, this is loose, and this isn't the rule for everybody, but you're looking at a 10% variance in square footage. You're looking at a 10% variance allowable for acreage, and you're looking for like a 6-mile radius. So, when you have a 3,000 square foot home on 10 acres, you have to find another one that is no more than 3,100 or 3,300 square feet and no less than 2,700 square feet. No more than 11 acres, no less than 9 acres within a 6-mile radius. That is difficult in the rural. That's why this Zillow Zestimate stuff is just crap. People need to know right now, Zestimate is not going to give you the value of your home unless you live in a traditional subdivision and that same floor plan is sold 5 or 6 times in the last 6 months. But when you try to look at rural property, a farm or a raw piece of land, and do a Zestimate, they're just pulling. They are throwing everything into that sausage right there. I mean, they're putting the $50,000 trailer and the $1 million home, because that's all within the same little area. And it's just not how we do real estate. You have to compare apples to apples. Very important, what buyers and sellers need to know is that you need a skilled agent that knows how to deal with appraisers to get the results that you want. And it's not manipulation. There are facts that appraisers cannot see at a quick glance of a home and are on the MLS sheet. So if you have a home that has a rental cottage and that rental cottage is getting $800 a month, the appraiser needs to know that, because that would have a profound impact on the value. If someone bought a home and they added a bathroom and added more square footage on the second floor, or a walk-up attic or whatever, and the appraiser is looking at what this house sold for a year ago, but they didn't know about those improvements, that's significant as well. And also, because we're in a rural area, not all sales are on MLS. And so when you have the ability to call the appraiser and say, hey, I just want to let you know, I researched at the Register of Deeds, there were these 3 other houses in the neighborhood that weren't on the MLS. That is hugely important. The appraisers aren't bad people. They want to make the deal happen, but their job is to make sure that the lender's collateral is good. So they're not going to stick their neck out for you. They're not going to do any favors for you. It doesn't matter whether or not you're nice or mean. I mean, surely, be professional, whatever, but they're really focused on you giving them good data that helps them verify that the bank is actually giving a loan on a property that's worth what they're giving the loan on. So it's not a passive thing. I see many listing agents go, oh, got an appraiser tomorrow. Hopefully hopefully it'll come through, and they're not taking any action. This is your opportunity to give a call to the appraiser and say, look, I know you know how to do your job, but I want you to be aware of X, Y, and Z. And I never have them say, Eric, you're being a jerk. I know how to do my job. They're like, thank you for that information. That'll help me. And they want help. I mean, you make their job easier for them. They're going to be happy, but they need good data. And so it is an escalating market. Like I said, they're turning back to yesterday to use those numbers. It's difficult when prices are going up to substantiate some appraisals, but I do think it's important for the agents to be involved in that process. There's no interference. There's no Dodd-Frank rules that says you can't do X, Y, or Z or whatever. You are allowed. You're not allowed to pick the appraiser, but you are allowed to give them additional information to help them do their job.